Hello everyone. So today we will start with NCERT Geography Class 9th Chapter 1, and the chapter which we will start today is of India size and location, and it is the very first chapter of the geography textbook of NCERT of class 9th. ठीक है, तो this India size and location chapter we will start. This will be the part 1 of the video, because today itself we will not discuss the complete chapter, rather we will discuss some of the points, rest we will discuss in the next part. ठीक है, तो चलिए स्टार्ट करते हैं ये. So moving straight away to India is not good. So before that, I want you to understand some of the basic points which you have already studied in your previous classes. So first is grid. ठीक है, तो this grid is something which is very important. But how this grid is formed? This grid is formed by two different lines. One is your parallels of latitudes. ठीक है, these parallel of latitudes are basically these lines which are horizontal. ठीक है, these lines which you can see, these are horizontal lines, these are your parallels of latitude. Second line which makes this grid is longitude. This is the second important line, and this line is your vertical line. So all the vertical line which you are seeing here is your longitude. They are also known as meridians of longitude, and latitudes are also known as parallels of latitude. Now the reason why they are known as, why they are known by different names like meridians of longitude and parallels of latitude is because of the fact that you can see clearly that all the latitudes, these are just parallel to each other, means none of the latitude they meet each other. ठीक है, all the latitudes they are just parallel and they never meet each other. But when we talk about these longitudes at the poles, in the north pole as well as in the south pole, they both, all the longitudes, they converge at one particular point. That is why they are known as meridians of longitude and parallels of latitude. Now when we talk about grid, it is basically the combination of latitude as well as longitude. So the point where both of them, both the latitude as well as longitude meet, they together form a place which is known as grid. So this square like shape which you can see, because of the convergence of latitude and longitude, these are what, these are grids, and this grid is only which is very useful in determining the location of a particular area. So all these boxes which you can see, it is what, it is your grid. And how it is formed? It is formed when latitudes and longitudes they are passing through each other. ठीक है, now first of all, we will start with the extent of India, which is most important for all of you to understand. That when we talk about the north and south extent of India, this is our northernmost extent of India, which is located in Jammu and Kashmir region. Now, this northernmost extent of India is located at about 37 degrees 6 minutes north. So this is our northernmost extent, 37 degree 6 minutes north. When we talk about our southernmost extent in Indian mainland, which is located in Kanyakumari region, the southernmost extent in Indian mainland is 8 degree 4 minutes north, which is located in Kanyakumari. But when we talk about India as a whole, जब हम पूरी country का southernmost point consider करते हैं, तो it is somewhere here, which is in Andaman and Nicobar Island, and the name of that point is Indira Point, and it is about 6 degree 45 minutes north, or 6 degree 45 minutes north. ठीक है, so this will be when we talk, when if the question comes ki which is the southernmost point of India, or so it is 6 degree 45 minutes north, Indira Point. But which is the southernmost point of Indian mainland, then it is 8 degree 4 minutes north in Kanyakumari. ठीक है, now about this Indira Point, it is also said that when this Indira Point, which is also our southernmost point, it is just submerged under the seawater due to Indian tsunami which occurred around 2004. ठीक है, तो due to that destruction of the tsunami of 2004, which also reached India, it just created that point to get to submerged under the Indian Ocean. ठीक है, तो now we do have the southernmost point as Indira Point, but it is little bit submerged under the Indian Ocean. Now east to west extent, this is our Gujarat. ठीक है, the westernmost extent in Gujarat is 68 degree 7 minutes east, and the easternmost extent in Arunachal Pradesh, it is 97 degree 25 minutes east. So with all this extent, we can clearly see that India is located in northeastern hemisphere. When we talk about north and south, India is located in northern hemisphere, and when we talk about east and west hemisphere, India is located in eastern hemisphere. So clearly India is located in northeastern hemisphere. Now as you can see, this line which is just passing from the center of the India, this line is known as Tropic of Cancer. This line is known as what? Tropic of Cancer, and this line passes through 8 states of India. ठीक है, तो you need to remember all the 8 states from which it passes. So let me tell you, first one is your Gujarat, second one is your Rajasthan from where it passes, third one is your Madhya Pradesh, fourth one is your Chhattisgarh, not UP, fifth one is your Jharkhand, sixth one is your West Bengal, seventh one is your Tripura located here, and eighth one is your Mizoram located here. So these are the 8 states from which Tropic of Cancer, which is also 23 and half or 23 degree 30 minutes north latitude line, it divides India into northern India and southern India, and it passes through 8 states in India. ठीक है, now the next important point is about one important line which you can see, this vertical line which is passing through the center of India again, this vertical line. Now this vertical line is also known as IST. ठीक है, this vertical line is also known as IST. What is the full form of IST? This is Indian Standard Time. Now this vertical line, the degree of this line is 82 degree 30 minutes east or 82 degree half minutes east, and it passes through Uttar Pradesh. Now in Uttar Pradesh, it passes through a small town of Mirzapur, which is located in Allahabad district of Uttar Pradesh, from where it passes, and it is very important line as it determines the time zone of India. ठीक है, India is located about +5 hours and 30 minutes plus 5 hours and 30 minutes ahead of Greenwich Mean Time, which is the prime meridian of the world, which determines the prime time zone of all the country. And when it is east of it, the time is ahead. When the when the longitude is west of it, the time degree is retarded. ठीक है, or the time actually lags behind. So India is ahead, or India is located in the east of that Greenwich, and this line which determines our time zone, it is located in the east of Greenwich, which is 82 degree 30 minutes east. So we are basically +5 hours 30 minutes ahead of Greenwich. So when it is 12 at London in Greenwich, from where it passes, it will be 5:30 p.m. in India. ठीक है, तो we are 5 hours 30 minutes ahead of the time which is there in London. All right, now next is the political map of India. In this you can see the distance from east to west as well as from north to south. Now in the mainland of India, when you will see the distance between east to west, which is from Arunachal Pradesh to Gujarat, it is 2933 kilometer. But when we talk about our distance from south to north or north to south, it is 3214 kilometer. So we can say that it is pretty much similar, but the distance from north to south or from Jammu Kashmir to Kanyakumari, it is longer as compared to the distance from Gujarat to Arunachal Pradesh. ठीक है, so north to south extent is much larger, not much, but it is about 2214 plus. Here we have 67, so it is about 70, 81. 281 kilometer is what the distance is more in south as compared to the east-west extent. All right. Now, talking about the size of India, the land mass of India, as you can see, the land mass of India, it has an area of 3.28 million square kilometer. Okay, 3.28 million square kilometer is the total area of India. But when we talk about the complete area, let me write down the figure. The complete area, the exact figure of India is 32 lakh 87,000 and 263 kilometers. 263 square kilometers, sorry. So this is the figure of complete area of India. Okay, this is the complete figure of the area of India. But approximate we have 3.28 million square kilometer of area, and this area is about 2.4%. How much? 2.4% of the total geographical area of the world. So as compared to the world, we have 2.4% of the area of the world in India. Total area of the world, it is about 510.72 million square kilometer. 510.072 million square kilometer is the total area of the world. Okay, it includes water as well as land mass. When we divide it into two different parts, the land area covers about 148.94 million square kilometer of area, and rest, which is 361.132 million square kilometer of area, it comprises of the water body. So we can clearly say that 70.9% of the area of the world is covered by water, and the rest 29.1% is just the land mass. Among that 29.1%, we have 2.4% of the land area. Okay, how much? 2.4% of the complete area of the world. So in this graph pie chart, you can clearly see this 97.6% for the whole world and this 2.4% of India. Now in this graph you can see, and this is taken by the United Nations Demographic Yearbook 2015, India is considered as the 7th largest countries of the world. Okay, India is considered as the 7th largest country of the world, and it is, this figure is actually also given in your book. Now the first 6 country before India, which is larger than India, they are just given here, and they are from top to bottom. Like first one is Russia, which is the largest country in the world. In terms of area, it is 17.09 million square kilometer. Here you can see areas, it is given in square kilometer, and this is basically in million square kilometer. Okay. Now Canada, it is 9.98 million square kilometer, and it is the second largest country. Russia is the first one and Canada is the second. Third one is our USA, which is 9.83, slightly smaller than Canada. Then we have China, again it is little bit smaller than USA. Fourth one is China, all right. Fifth one is our Brazil, which is 8.51 million square kilometer. Sixth one, Australia, also considered as a continent, 7.69 million square kilometer, 1 million square kilometer, and 3.28 million square kilometer is of our India, which is the 7th largest country of the world. Okay, so this is the graph which is given in terms of different size of the country in terms of their area. Okay, now talking about the coastal boundary as well as land boundary of India, so you can see that the coastal boundary of India is of about 7,516 kilometer. ठीक है, 7,516 किलोमीटर is the coastal boundary of India here. So this 7,516 kilometer is not only the boundary of India in terms of the complete area, I mean in terms of the mainland. So when we take the coastal boundary of India, let's say, let me draw this for you. कि when we take the coastal area from this Gujarat region, ठीक है, this complete Gujarat region to this West Bengal region, this complete area is not of 7,516.6 kilometer, rather it is just 6,100 kilometer. So in Indian mainland, the coastal area of India is 6,100 kilometer. But when we take the coastal area of this Andaman and Nicobar island, ठीक है, as well as the area of this Lakshadweep island together, then it is considered to be of 7,516 kilometer, 0.6 kilometer. ठीक है. Now, when we talk about only the land boundary of India, it is how much? 15,200 kilometer. So 15,200 kilometer is the land boundary of India. So from here in Pakistan and Gujarat border to this complete area, ठीक है, right from here, and then this complete boundary straight away from here, then this complete area of northeast, all the states, this region, this Bangladesh border, this completely all the area of land boundary, it comprises of 15,200 kilometers. And the largest border which we have is what we share with Bangladesh. So Bangladesh and India shares the largest border line. ठीक है, as compared to any other country, we are sharing the longest border with Bangladesh. The longest coastline in India is of which state? It is of Gujarat. Longest coastline is of Gujarat. So these are some of the important facts which you need to remember. ठीक है. Now this one map, you can just look into this map. Now this 22-degree north latitude, which is just below 23.5-degree north latitude, which is also the Tropic of Cancer, it basically says that from this latitude India begins to taper towards the north and south. So from here only we can say that India begins to taper towards north and south. Matlab, just above it we have North India, and just below this line we have South India. See, ठीक है, because we have two different mountain chains present over there, Vindhyas and Satpuras. So these mountain chains, just below it we have the South India, and just above it we have North India. Now Arabian Sea and Lakshadweep, they are situated in southwestern. As you can see, this is South India and this is our North India. This is the eastern part and this is our western part. So this south mein we are having Lakshadweep as well as Arabian Sea. So Arabian Sea and Lakshadweep, they are situated in south as well as towards the west. So they are located in which region? Southwestern region. Again, Bay of Bengal and Andaman and Nicobar, they are located in which region? They are located in south as well as towards the east of India. So southeast is Bay of Bengal and Andaman and Nicobar Island, and southwest is Lakshadweep and Arabian Sea. And here we have area which is for meeting zone of Arabian Sea, Bay of Bengal as well as Indian Ocean. So here just near Kanyakumari we have this water body, or we have the area where all the water from the Bay of Bengal, not all but water from Bay of Bengal, Arabian Sea as well as Indian Ocean, it meets together. Okay. Now here we have Park Strait, a narrow strip of water body which separates India from Sri Lanka. All right. And also in this map you can see how different routes, whether it is sea route or air route, how we share it with other countries. So this is how we move from India to European countries by using this Suez Canal. This is one of the important route which is prepared to minimize the distance between India and other regions of the world. By using this route, we actually reduce our distance of about 6,000 kilometer. ठीक है, 6,000 kilometer of distance is reduced between India and Europe just by creation of this canal, which is Suez Canal. ठीक है, so see, these ships are being passed through this canal for import and export purposes. So this is one of the most important sea route, and other routes also you can see clearly. These are the important air routes, which is slightly orange in color, and this blue one is your sea route to different parts of the world. All right, so thank you so much. In this particular part we discussed about location and size of India. Rest about the India and its neighbors and other important facts about India and the world we will discuss in the next part. So thank you so much.